What's going on, guys? Welcome to OnsideBallerTv, the ultimate destination for all things football. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just love the beautiful game, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our passionate football community. Stay tuned for electrifying content, because here at OnsideBallerTv, football isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. If you missed the game between Manchester City versus Brentford, don't worry, I got you with all the highlights and reaction. Guys, do me favor and show you're supported by hit the subscriber button, like, and share this video, so when I post you don't miss any of this news and so much more. The defender stumbled 19 minutes from time under pressure from his countryman Erling Haaland, of all people. Eat your heart out, Steven Gerrard. And he would have known better than anyone that when it's Haaland stood nearby, you know what happened next. The forward answered his critics by bursting through on goal and beating Mark Flekken for his 17th league goal of the season. Did anyone really doubt him? He missed 9 chances in the draw against Chelsea on Saturday, and for the first time there were a few questions about him, yet the former Borussia Dortmund forward provided the answer in the only way he knows to put City firmly back on heels of Liverpool. It was also a good time for Haaland to complete the set. He had scored against every Prem team in his 18 months in England, apart from Brentford. Well, he has now. Thomas Frank sprang a surprise by leaving out Neal Maupay, who was involved in a heated row with Kyle Walker when the two teams met 15 days ago. That meant the pair were spared an awkward handshake when the teams lined up before the game, yet Guardiola had a surprise up his sleeve too, leaving Kevin De Bruyne on the bench and giving a first Prem start to Oscar Bob. Former Borussia Dortmund forward Haaland looked up for it as he won possession on the wing but then fired his shot straight at Flekken. Phil Foden, given a more central role in the absence of KDB, saw a stinging volley blocked, then dragged another shot wide. And Haaland, who wasted 9 chances against Chelsea at the weekend, saw a header and a volley go too high. City had been well on top without getting their noses in front, and they were almost caught out when Yoane Wissa's delightful pass sent Frank Onyeka away. He shot tamely straight at Ederson, much to the dismay of Ivan Toney, who was in a much better position to score. The Bees forward took out his frustration on a 25-yard free kick that whistled over the bar, but City were not having things their own way. Rodri's pass to the back post was nodded back across goal by Kyle Walker, and Bernardo Silva got his bearings all wrong and planted his header wide. Manuel Akanji's dipping 25-yarder was pushed over by Flekken, who also got down well to palm away a Ruben Dias header. The Bees keeper had an outstanding first half in the reverse fixture earlier this month, despite eventually conceding 3, and was doing his bit again. Watching Netherlands international boss Ronald Koeman must have been impressed, and the Dutchman was finally beaten after some clever play from Bob. He was rescued by a goal-line clearance from former City youth captain Ben Mee. Just like in their games here against Everton and Chelsea, the treble winners had been below par in the first half. Even so, they had managed 17 efforts on goal in the first half, 6 of them on target, but had not found a way through, and Onyeka fired a warning that the Bees still posed a danger as his header needed a flying save from Ederson on the stroke of halftime. You had to admire the way Frank's men had dusted themselves down and regrouped after a thumping at the hands of Liverpool on Saturday. Guardiola was trying to gee up the crowd in the early minutes of the second half, but there was little from his team to get them going. The manager made a change on the hour, throwing on Jeremy Doku in place of Bob, as his team had gone flat, with the whole game on a knife edge. The last thing City needed to see was Maupay entering the stage a few minutes later. He was booed onto the pitch, but as one of the Prem's leading pantomime villains, he would probably have liked that. He'd have liked the clattering challenge he got from, yep, you guessed it, Walker. A few minutes later, a little less, Foden had a sight of goal when the ball was worked out to him on the edge of the box, but skied it miles over the bar. It was beginning to look like it wasn't going to be City's night, but when you have Haaland in your team, you always have a chance. And after good work from Foden and Julian Alvarez, he burst clear, took advantage of a slip from Ajer and slotted home. Foden had the chance to put the seal on things when he went round the keeper, but Flekken did enough to push it round the post. Leave your comment below, tell me what you all think about the game. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell, so when I post you don't miss any of this recaps and so much more. We'll catch you in the next one. OnsideBallerTv, bye for now.